I've tried traditional therapy on and off over the years, and one thing I kept running into was how hard it was to actually fit into real life. Between the scheduling, the driving, and the cost, I usually end up stopping long before I wanted to. When online therapy started becoming more popular, it felt like the first option that actually made sense for how busy life can get. Being able to talk to a therapist without the commute or the pressure of making every appointment in person made it way easier to stay consistent. So in this video, we're taking a look at BetterHelp, the platform that eventually ended up choosing. We'll go over what they offer, how much it costs, the pros, the cons, and help you figure out whether BetterHelp is the right fit for you. So BetterHelp is entirely online, and thankfully the sign-up process is really easy. Though they do want to know a little bit more about you and why you're considering therapy, which obviously they should know. And once you sign up, you then need to fill a questionnaire. There are questions like, what led you to therapy? What are your expectations for your therapist? This is needed to give the platform an idea of what you're looking for in a therapist, so that you can ultimately best pair with a therapist that best suited for your specific needs. Get this, BetterHelp has over 32,000 fully licensed therapists. They refer you to the ones that are best suited for you based on your answers in the questionnaire. One of the best things about BetterHelp is that if you start with a therapist but don't feel like they're a right fit for you, you can switch therapists at no extra cost. Let's touch on how it all works. First, you don't have to be tied up to your desk,
as they have an app you can use to talk to your therapist to make communication easier, available on iOS and Android.
Secondly, for a bit of discount, they offer group classes, which are like an education seminar of sorts. Lastly, for no extra cost, they give you a bunch of tools to use outside of your sessions. These are well worth making use of, as they help you make the most out of the therapy. Let's talk about pricing. So they don't accept medical or another form of insurance to cover costs, but they do accept HSA and FSA, and you can apply for a discount if you really need the therapy but can't afford it, which I think is pretty great for people who need help but are on a budget. As for the actual session cost, you'll be looking around $70 to $100 per session, which usually lasts about 30 to 45 minutes depending on the availability of your therapist. Another way to look at this is if you go to one session a week, you'll be paying somewhere between $280 and $400 a month, which may sound a lot, but it's actually very reasonable when you compare it to the cost of an in-person therapist. Now, if at any point you decide to give BetterHelp a try, I've got an affiliate link in the description that gets you 20% off of your first month, which you won't get by going straight to their sites. And just for transparency, I may earn a small commission if you use that link, and it really does help to support the channel. If at any time you feel you need your therapist, you can message them for no extra cost. Altogether, there are some great resources that a local in-person therapist would never be able to match, at least not without having to pay a lot extra for. Things like free access to 20 plus weekly live interactive group seminars, 150 plus digital worksheets and modules that support the therapy process, and an easy scheduling feature that lets you see your therapist's availability and pick a time that works best for you. Now, no company is perfect, so let's talk about some cons. First, depending on where you're from, the availability of the therapist that you get matched up with, and your preferences, the rates from your sessions can vary as they're not fixed. But generally, you can expect to pay a flat rate at least $70, but no more than $100 per session. And secondly, they don't offer psychiatric help, which some other platforms do, though this won't be an issue for everyone. It means that you can get prescriptions to BetterHelp, so if this is what you're looking for, then you might need to check another platform like Talkspace, although it is a lot more expensive. Or sometimes your PCP can write you some prescriptions depending on the nature of the prescription you need. So what I really loved with BetterHelp is that you can message your therapist whatever you feel like it, if for no extra cost. You can communicate your feelings in the moment and build a stronger relationship with your therapist outside your sessions. I also like they offer you group sessions at no extra cost, though of course the timing of these sessions might not always fit your schedule. I also had peace in mind because BetterHelp also requires everyone of their therapist to be licensed and have at least 3 years of experience practicing. So, do I recommend BetterHelp? The simple answer is yes. Every therapist I've encountered on the platform has been experienced, reliable, professional, and helpful. Also, BetterHelp is one of the most affordable options compared to other online platforms, and as added bonus, they offer you a ton of really great extra features at no extra costs. You can build a solid relationship with your therapist over time, but you're not going to be charged if you feel like you need to switch at any point. Something which could be invaluable is that only takes a few minutes to get an appointment with BetterHelp, whereas with the in-person therapist, it can take weeks or even longer because it happened to me. Honestly, I believe that you're thinking about therapy, BetterHelp is an incredible option. And that wraps up my review of BetterHelp. I hope this information helps you understand what BetterHelp is all about. And if you liked the video, please give a like and subscribe to the channel to see more reviews just like this one. And again, if you'd like to try BetterHelp, check out the affiliate link down in the description below to get 20% off. Also, if you're interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, just reach out using the email in the description below. And if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below and I'll get back for you as soon as possible. Now, on a personal note, it's really important to take your mental health seriously. So please be kind to yourself and reach out to a professional to get the help you deserve. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.